Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I am with you with the era of AFM. Okay, everyone. I hope you have seen our courses already, and if you haven't seen it yet, then hurry up and look at it because this is available on our courses at the courses are available at good discount and even double validity is available, right? So check it out. Acha, before I proceed further, everyone, first of all, share the session, like the session, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet, because it is super duper important that you get all the information which is relevant for the exam, right? Okay, here comes the first question, everyone. Uh, the first question says, rupees 2000 received from Smith, whose account was previously written off as bad debt, could be credited to. Acha, I think we have tried this question earlier as well. You know, what do you mean by the term bad debts? Bad debts is a situation where someone was supposed to pay us and he says, nah, I cannot pay you anymore due to the fact that he has turned insolvent. Due to his insolvency, he is unable to pay. So we are fine with it. So that is bad debts, everyone. His name after bad debts is removed from the list of the debtor. He is no more my debtor. He was earlier written in the balance sheet on the asset side, but now he is no more my debtor. What will happen next, everyone? That is, we'll receive money. You know, rupees 2000 received from Smith, whose account was previously written off as bad debt, should be credited to. Where will it be credited, everyone? We are getting this money, so can we say that this is we are getting the money, but in this case he's no more my debtor, so my debtor cannot be credited in this case now. But I had noticed in my books that he was earlier a loss to me. He was a pure dead loss. Now the loss is being recovered, so that would be bad debts recovered, everyone. So if this particular term is in the options, then we should go for it. It is the credit part. Overall, the journal entry is cash account debit to bad debts recovered. So the answer is cash. That is on the debit side, and the credit side is the bad debts. Done. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. What will be the effect when return inward is wrongly entered as return outward? Return inward as return outward. Return inward matlab the money that we are supposed to receive, है ना? The money there. Return inward is basically our sales return, and we wrote it as purchase return. Purchase return matlab we reduced our expense because first of all we say pata hai we made some purchases, that was cool, and then we say that purchase return is to be there, then we are going to do this part as well, है ना? Now what's going to be the answer, everyone? Now in this case the purchase return is basically the kind of decrease in expense that we have noted. Now that our purchase return is there, this means our expenses are undercast. If the expense is less, then the profit is more. So in this case, the correct answer would be your gross profit is increased by a specific amount, whatever the amount would be. है ना? That is the point. Fits there, है ना? There is an amount of 8765 paid to M. Acha, the payment was made to M. That was actually M to cash, and we wrote it as N to cash. That's a problem. So how do we deal with this problem, everyone? I think when we see this particular issue, the wrong part has to be eliminated. M was debited. Acha, the amount which was paid to M. So correct person was M and the wrong person was N, which is not allowed. So in this case, what's going to be the answer? It is going to be M to N. N eliminated. and M created. है ना? Isn't it, everyone? That's how we look forward to it. So in this case, M is created and N is eliminated. But what happens in this case? The rectification of error will increase the profit, decrease the profit, increase the asset, or have no effect. See, this is error of commission. In this case, that this is not an expense or nor an income. There is no expense or income which is underwritten or overwritten. What have we done? Simple. We made one particular mistake, that is, we have shown as it has no effect on the net profit. Because everyone, it's not an expense, it's not an income that we're talking about, right? So it has no effect. Chali. Now let's move on to the next question. This is the next question. Error committed by missing out on the recording of entries totally in the journal is called totally. This is complete. Error of omission, error of commission, error of principal, or none. Everybody, what's going to be the answer? See, when you forget to record the particular thing altogether, that particular situation is when you are forgetting to record it altogether. That is error of omission. Omission means to forget. Done? Okay. Now comes the next point. Acha, everyone, if you have the entire information about the particular course right away, and we don't face any problem there, right? The courses, free content, what particular paid classes going on, everything is available on our website as well as app. So I think the app is a better option to look forward to, right? Because this is handy, and at the same time you get 1% extra coins as well if you're planning to purchase our courses. Okay, an unadjusted balance in cash book is result of what, everyone? An unadjusted balance in cash book is because of the result of which error? Okay, the cash book has some money which is not adjusted anywhere. Deposit in transit, the omission in the bank charges. In this case, the correct answer is omission of the bank charges. If you forget the bank charges, normally this happens because we don't even know about it. It will take time for us to know about it, right? So in this case, the answer is omission of bank charges. Vision Limited receives a check for ₹100, records it in the cash book and deposits it on the same day. A statement sent by the bank that day does not show this ₹100. How is it shown in the BRS? Acha, I received a check and records it in the cash book. Okay. Obviously, as soon as you receive a check, normally we'll be really happy that someone gave us a check in hand. But the point is, this till the time this is not deposit in the bank, I'm not getting any money, isn't it? So in this case, an uncredited deposits added to the bank statement balance, presented check added to the bank statement balance, or unpresented check deducted from the bank statement balance. This is basically a check deposited but not cleared. So the answer is an uncredited deposited added to the bank statement balance. Okay? In this case, we are not doing anything. It just happens that way. Done? चलिए, now comes the next point. Bank reconciliation statement of the organization altogether. It is basically the area of the bank reconciliation. Reconciliation is basically fighting. The fight between the cash book and the passbook, which we are trying to settle and find out why is there a difference altogether. Entries in the passbook with entries in the bank column of cash book. Entries in the passbook with entries of in the cash column of the cash book. Entries in the passbook with entries in the bank column and the cash column of cash book, or none of the above. There's only one way to look at it. Reconciliation means to end the fight. If we have to end the fight, that means we have to reconcile. The answer is A. Entries in the passbook with entries in the bank column of the cash book. Balance shown by the cash book, rupees 10,000. Checks issued but not presented for payment, rupees 4,000. Check deposited but not yet collected, 3,000. What would be the balance as per the passbook, everyone? See, the cash book balance shows that we have 10,000 rupees in our pocket. That is good. The check is issued but not presented for payment. Matlab, I thought I lost 4,000 bucks. This is as per the cash book. But the truth is, the check, the person hasn't really turned up to the bank. So in this case, this had to be nullified. So this has to be 4,000 added back. The check deposited but not yet collected. In this case, the check is deposited. That means I have given a check of rupees 3,000. Okay, I thought I've got 3,000, but in actual, this is not yet collected by the bank. So technically, this would be a minus. So 10 plus 4, 14, 14 minus 3. That is 11,000 is your answer, everyone. Look at the question again, everyone. The check issued but not present for payment, matlab we have issued the check but people haven't cleared it yet, है ना? And then the check deposited but not yet been deposited, but it is not collected. That means from my side I thought I've got 3,000, but the bank said nahi, you have to wait for the deposition of the check. The check is not cleared. Ab to khair the check clearing has taken lesser time. Earlier it used to take a lot of time, है ना? Done. Okay. So let's move on to the next point. The answer is C. Purchase return. That is basically a reduction of other purchases. It is basically expenses returned, so it might have credit part. Purchase account is always the debit part. None of the above, everyone. What's going to be the answer? When we talk about the credit balance, assets are always on the debit side, right? Assets can never be negative. So in this case, the point would be the purchase return. Purchases is debit, but the reverse of it would be credit. Done? The answer is purchase return, everyone. While preparing the cash flow statement, the finance company interest received on loan should be given to. Okay, there's a cash flow statement you're preparing, a finance company, interest received on loans. See, for a finance company, giving loans, taking loans is their daily work, isn't it? This is their routine work. कि हाँ जी, ये तो this is a part of the work that we normally do, है ना? Done? When we talk about the normal finance company, na, this particular company is doing all these tasks on a daily basis. This is their daily work. Finance company interest received on loans. They are doing this on a daily basis. This is their operative work. So in this case, what's going to be the correct answer? The correct answer is cash flow from operating activities. Operating is a daily business. Investing and financing are basically related to the work which is on daily business work. A financing company is already involved in dealing with shares and securities and all these things altogether. Done? Let's move on to the next question now. In case of cash flow statement prepared in a direct method, decrease in the current liabilities is direct method. Overall, there are two methods: direct and indirect method. Indirect method is the one which is chosen by SEBI as a recommendation, while direct is never used. But under direct method, they say whatever you are adding in the business in terms of operating, add them, whatever you're deducting, minus them. It is not showing as something different that model C is not doing. What's going to be the answer? Add it to the cash flow from operating activities, then add it to the cost. What's going to be the answer, everyone? When we talk about the direct method decrease. Acha, when we are saying that we are paying off our liabilities, obviously that would cause the decrease, है ना? Isn't it? So deducted in the cash flow from operating activities because we are losing money. Whenever we are losing money, we don't have to even think about it. So deducted to the cash flow from operating activities. Next question, everyone. Which of the following share premium account may be applied? But the security premium is basically something which is very strict in terms of its utilization. Everyone? In this case, what's going to be the answer? Security premium reserve is basically a reserve in which you are paying more for a share acquisition. Issue of fully paid bonus shares to the members of the company, writing of preliminary expenses of the company, writing of all the expenses of the commission paid or discount allowed on an issue of shares or debentures of the company, all of the above. What's going to be the answer, everyone? In terms of share premium can be used only for issue of bonus shares. It can be for writing of the expenses. It can be done for any writing of the fictitious assets. It can be done. So for all the three purposes, it can be used. So the answer is all of the above, everyone. The answer is all of the above. Okay, so that's it for the day, everyone. But before I end the session, first of all, please go ahead and check out our website. All you need to do is go on to the website that is Adda 24/7, www.adda247.com. You can find it on Google as well, but I would suggest you go ahead and download the app only. App is way helpful. Okay, it is available on both Android as well as Apple. So just click on this area, then go on to the area of JIB and CIB. Look at this. Go on to the area of specifically JIB and you will find it on JIB May 2024. Can you see the Mahapack there, everyone? The Mahapack is available at 81% discount if you use the code Y541. Mahapack thing included. bilingual English medium, test series, ebooks, 10 plus hours of mini marathons, 5 plus hours of Maha marathons, everything included. Use the code Y541 everyone. Applied, you will get it for 5999. That is rupees 6000 only. If you're planning for it, then hurry up and buy it right away. Use the code Y541 and get it done as early as possible. And even the crash courses are coming, everyone. It is starting soon, so check it out right away and buy it before the sale ends. Thank you. Bye bye.